And it's only right that we don't only talk about the men's basketball, but we got to talk about the women's basketball too. Asia Wilson, Kelsey Plum, Brianna Stewart, Sabrina, Jackie Young, these young ladies went out and won gold again for Team USA, winning 61 straight Olympic games, which is a phenomenal record to have. Asia Wilson was the champ. She was the Olympics MVP for the women's Olympics. She averaged 18. I think it was 18.7 points per game and 10.2 rebounds per game. She had 4 double doubles in the Olympics. So she was balling in the very end and did what she needed to do to help her team get to where they needed to be. And this team, man, I mean, this is the one thing that we expected for sure. We knew that they were going to win, but it wasn't easy for them either because they won by 1 point in the final game, and they won as Carl said in the chat, KD style, because someone had their foot on the line. If the foot wasn't on the line, then we would have had a totally different story. It may have went to overtime, and who knows what would have won. And shout out to Joe because in both the men's and women's gold medal match, France won the silver. France was the team to beat in the gold medal game for men's and women's basketball. So shout out to the both of you for making it there, and especially to the ladies. I honestly didn't think there was going to be competition for the women's in basketball, but it definitely was. It was a really close game, and Sabrina got into foul trouble. It wasn't much she could do. Jackie Young got into foul trouble. Asia did what she needed to do, but it was a struggle. It wasn't easy at all. And France made it hard for them. And this was a really, really good game on both ends. But Team USA prevailed in the end and won. They won the gold medal game. I think it was 56-55. It was a very, 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 very close game. Mm-hmm. And shout out to France, women's and men's. But ladies, great job again for bringing home the gold and winning 61 straight games. I think we already know who we're going to see in 2028 because we got two young ladies that are fighting for Rookie of the Year right now. I'll be honest, Caitlin Clark is more than likely leading the voting right now at this point. Her team is a game and a half above the Chicago Sky. She's also leading the NBA in the WNBA in assists. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. Then we got other young ladies that's going to be coming out with Paige Beckers out of UConn, who will be more than likely the number one overall draft pick this year, barring injury. Then you got Juju coming from USC, who's going to be balling. Should be out in the next few years. It's going to be great to see. But Teddy, let me hear your thoughts on Team USA Women's.
Yeah, shout out to the women for bringing home the gold. It's definitely impressive, right? Winning 61 straight is not easy, right? Because you constantly have that target on your back, and people want to be that team to take you down, right? It's kind of like when UConn was on their run with winning, what was it, 3 or 4 straight national championships. Everybody wanted to be that one team to beat them, right? And for them to go out there and stay undefeated for 61 straight games, it's honestly a crazy number. One thing I do want to bring up about the women's basketball team is the guards struggled.
Absolutely struggled.
And there was one guard that was left off, Caitlin Clark. Mm-hmm. And I want to know if the coach regrets that decision that she made to leave her off, or if I'm sure she doesn't because they still won the gold. But
well, to defend what you said, Don Staley did say that if they reselected, more than likely she would have been on the team. So they regret it. They definitely know they regret it.
Yeah. But I mean, Asia Wilson, she's one of the most dominant women basketball player that I've ever seen on the court. Um, so for her to win MVP, that didn't really surprise me because she just goes out there and does it all, right? 2K25 cover athlete. She doesn't even play video games. Now she's going to start playing video games just because she's on the cover. So shout out to her for that and for her MVP. And the women bring home the gold. Can't be mad at that.
Absolutely. Ladies, welcome. Thank you for representing the country well, and enjoy your time being a dog.